Well, hi there, Andrew Bell with you. As we emerge further and further from COVID-19 restrictions, it's no surprise that more and more attention has been put on the real estate market. Many people are wanting to make decisions, but uncertain about the current market conditions, and of course, have concerns about the future. We always like to talk facts rather than opinions. Most factual information relating to the entire country's real estate performance sourced from a multitude of areas by independent research houses, and as a result, it takes quite some time to be gathered and analysed. It does not give that quick finger on the pulse information people are seeking. Now, one of the benefits of being part of Ray White, Australia's largest real estate group by country mile, selling about 1 in every 9 homes across Australia, is that we are uniquely placed to provide our clients with the most relevant and timely information from data gathered on a daily basis from all corners of the country. I'll share some of that information with you today. Now, in April 2020, we sold 3,012 properties totaling $2.27 billion across Australia. That's quite a remarkable month when you consider much of the economy and the community was in lockdown. It was just 8.8% less than in April 2019. In terms of settled sales, the total volume was $3.16 billion, which is 10.7% higher than April 2019. Now, latest weekend's national auction clearance rates posted a very healthy 66% under the hammer. And we're only talking about sales under the hammer. Of course, there are a lot more sales that have been negotiated in the hours or the days after the auction, which is why generally we see Ray White's auction sites well into the 90+% bracket. It's interesting to see how we have registered on average 4.6 bidders at present throughout the country in May, which is a new record for the number of bidders. We all know the basic driver of the market is a balance between supply and demand. If supply is above demand, then prices will fall. If demand is above supply, then prices rise. And occasionally you just get that balanced market. So let's have a look at the supply side. Have a look at the graph on screen now, as it's quite fascinating. The chart illustrates the reduced number of new listings that are currently coming onto the market. And these figures were up to the end of May. Compares to the prior 2 years, what it's showing is the number of properties for sale has been reduced significantly. This means that buyers in the marketplace have considerably less to choose from. We now turn our attention to demand. A forward projector of buyer demand is loan pre-approvals. On screen now is the chart of pre-approvals that's come out of Loan Market, one of Australia's largest independent broker groups that settles over $830 million in loans per month. You can see the pre-approvals have trended upwards recently, and it actually shows higher levels of pre-approvals compared to 12 months ago. The chart on screen now tracks online inquiries made through Ray White's websites over the past 3 years. It also shows that online inquiries are above levels at the same time last year. Take note here as well that the online digital platform realestate.com also records that online viewings are up over 50% higher than 12 months ago. The graph on screen now illustrates the average number of registered bidders at auction, as I mentioned earlier on, and you can see that that's been increasing throughout 2020. We can all speculate why, but it is actions that speak louder than words. What we've been seeing now is that consistently for many months there have been more sales occurring in the marketplace than new listings coming onto the market. And so the supply of property and the choice for buyers has been reducing month on month. However, May is suggesting that we are starting to see a turn in the corner nationally for the Ray White Group, where there were 4,450 sales, which is a great number. However, for the first time in a long time, new listings were much higher, totaling 4,206, meaning more stock is coming on the market for sale. Time does not permit to try and get into the speculation of the future. What the above information does say is that for anyone thinking of selling at some stage this year, now is the right time. Beyond question, the current climate will change, and we're likely to see more sellers come onto the market, irrespective of the volume of buyers. And so this unique position that we're in at present with an acute shortage will pass. My final graph is just showing why the finger on the pulse information coming out of Ray White is a reliable indicator of the market. The graph shows the online listing data based on new listings out of domain.com.au. It shows just how large Ray White's listing market share is in the industry. The information I provided today is a true indication of what is happening right throughout the market today. I should note here that in unsettling or uncertain times, more and more people turn to the market leader, the person that stands out with the confidence and has the experience of the past. And that's certainly happening for the Ray White Group. As a result, we are looking for more experienced people to join our sales force. As we continue to grow larger and larger market share, we need more people. Details are on screen now of our Head of Recruitment, Karen Lappin, who will be delighted to have a chat with you if you want to join the market leaders. Well, here we are, officially in winter, and there is no better place in the country to enjoy winter than the Gold Coast. I can't help but think each day how blessed I am to live in this magnificent part of this spectacular country. Come join us as a permanent resident or as a regular holiday maker. We are here to help. We'll service all your real estate needs, whether it's buying or renting. Have a great fortnight, and I look forward to being with you in 2 weeks' time. Bye for now.